This week, Valve announced something brand new. And no, it's not Portal 3 or Half-Life 3 or anything like that. It is a Steam Deck, which is a weird one to try and search for on Google. Because when you search for this on Google, Google is like, yeah, it's a Steam Deck? It's like, you sure you wanted this? Are you sure you didn't want, like, you know, a Stream Deck from Elgato? It will show you the web page. It will show you all the news articles for the Steam Deck. But also at the very top, there's like a little bit of red writing. I'll go, did you mean Steam? Like Stream Deck? It's like, no, I meant what I put in Google. But as a Stream Deck is, it looks very much like a Switch. But the main purpose of it is it can play all of your Steam games in handheld mode. So you can now finally play Factorio in handheld mode. You can play Portal in handheld mode. You can do any game that's available on Steam handheld, but Valve also announced that it can also run the Windows 10 operating system, which also means that you can play any games that are on the Epic Games Launcher, Origin, Good Old Games Galaxy, and you can emulate things, which means you can play as our best game. Don't at me, it's true, as our best game anywhere in the entire world. You could be in America and play SSX3. Genuinely, right? This thing is pretty hefty and pretty good, but I'm not going to come out here and say that it's perfect, because, well, it's not perfect, is it? It's got some problems. It does have a few problems. One of those being the price you're paying for the storage of this thing. And what you're getting. Because for £349, you're only getting 64 gigabytes of storage, which is about as useful as using one square of toilet paper to clean your ass after you've gone for a shit. 64 gigabytes isn't really big enough for anything, unless you're just playing like indie games or mini motorways or Sonic Mania or something, like games that don't take up much space. But if you spend £349, you couldn't even download and play Watch Dogs Legion anywhere, because that takes up more space than what you've got. You can play GTA 5, and you also only get a carrying case with it. But if you then go up, you get for $459 or pounds, £459, you can get 256 gigabytes. You also get faster storage, a carrying case, and exclusive Steam community profile. But for £569, you can get 512 gigabytes of space. That is the best storage you can get. You get the anti-glare 8 glass, exclusive carrying case, and you get a virtual keyboard theme. Which, all of that sounds really, really good in itself, but it's left me with some small problems. One of those problems being, maximum storage space you can get is 512 gigabytes. And one thing I've not seen from Valve in any form of capacity is the fact that you could put a micro SD card in here. there's been no mention of, hey, you can stick a micro SD card in this. Like, there's literally no mention of, you may stick a micro SD card in here and use it to play stuff with. Like, literally, there is no mention of a micro SD card in here. There's literally no mention of, hey, this is, gonna have micro SD card support, or even regular SD card support. So, as it stands right now, the maximum storage space is 512, and can you increase that? Who knows? Like, who knows? Like, we don't know if we can increase that, because we don't know if, there's any sort of SD card support, because Valve haven't mentioned that yet. What we also don't know is when it's going to be coming out yet. Valve have said that it will be 2021 most likely. But the question is, will it get delayed? Who knows? And moving swiftly on, finally, Bloodbourn is coming to the PlayStation 1. Well, sort of. It's not completely coming to PlayStation 1, but it sort of is. I cannot remember the dude's name, and it's going to really bug me now, but one guy has been remaking the entirety of Bloodbourn for PC, but he's been remaking it in that sort of style as if it was made for PlayStation 1. Like, the graphics are slightly toned down, the resolution is toned down, and every single part to this just makes it look like it was on PlayStation 1. Like, this looks really, really good. Like, this looks really, really good. This genuinely looks so good. This genuinely looks so good. It looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. It is one of the most gorgeous things you can ask for. Now, it's not as pretty as, the PlayStation 4 version is going to be, but the fact that this is even possible is mad, ludicrous, and ridiculous. And, like, it's not like it's just bits of the game either. It is the whole game. It is the entire game in this kind of art style. I will leave a link in the description down below to the guy's YouTube channel, so you can go check it out and you can go see what it actually looks like. There's a few videos on there up about this, and it's just beautiful. And it's actually, in some respects, technically now Bloodbourn on PC. Technically. So technically it's now Bloodbourn on PC. Not officially, but Bloodbourn is now on PC.